your host, Damon Gonzalez from Latinbox Sports, your boxing champions.
Hey everybody, good afternoon. Damon Gonzalez from Latinbox Sports. We're happy to be back this afternoon. We have a wonderful show that we're going to bring to you today. We have a very special guest, a young, exciting young man that we're very excited to bring on the show. Phenom from Top Rank Boxing. Let's all welcome welterweight Xander Zayas to the show, the Slip Punches Show. Champ, move a little closer so we can see you.
That's better.
That's better. We want everybody. Yeah, Kingry ain't got nothing on you, brother. Hey, man.
Man, I'm great. I'm doing great. I'm training hard and getting ready for whenever that call hits the phone. I'm ready to go.
We're very excited to have you come on the Slip Punches Show. This is a different platform that we're doing, and it's just so awesome because during these times of COVID, this is great because as far as boxing, we're able to stream and communicate everybody
Yes,
across the
most
board.
definitely, most definitely. I'm grateful, thankful to be here with you today, and I know it's gonna be a great time like always. And I'm ready. I'm ready to answer some questions.
Now, definitely, you're 17 years old, but let's go back. Let's go back to Puerto Rico, where you're born and raised on the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. You
Yes,
were a
sir.
6-year-old young boy, and of course, what most of us go through at a young age is, there's always somebody trying to be tough in
Yes, most
school,
definitely.
around the neighborhood, está ahí en la calle, and your mom took you to the gym at a
Yes,
very, very young age, at
very
6.
young age.
Talk about that
She took.
experience.
So yes, I was born in Puerto Rico, like you said. At the age of 5, I was being a victim of bullying, and then my mom said, "Hey, I need this to stop. I need you to be a kid and go out and play and have fun like every normal kid." I couldn't at the time because I was being bullied, and so she decided to put me in boxing to learn how to defend myself. It was never to go more than that. But I fell in love with the sport instantly. I told her that the first day I told her, "Hey, I want to come back tomorrow. I want to come. I want to be coming back. I want to fight. I want to make this a living." And at that age, she was like, "Man, you're just 6 years old. You're gonna forget about that in a couple of years." Then a couple of years went by. I kept winning nationals and fights and nationals and fights. And at the age, I believe 12, 13, when we moved here to Florida, I told him, "Mom, this is what I want to do. I want to go to the Olympics. I want to, I want to make this my lifestyle." And she kind of like took it a little bit more seriously. And then yeah, at the age of 16, I wasn't able to make the team because of my age. And we decided to go pro, and now I'm 4-0, 3 knockouts, and I'm very happy to be where I am today.
But I definitely want to go back because at a young age and going through those times and those process, let's just give props. Let's give credit when credit's due. Once something gets in your head,
Yeah,
nobody could take that away from you.
most definitely,
And
most
and
definitely.
you've actually went through 130 fights
Yes.
as an amateur. You have won more than 11 amateur tournaments. So incredible. Walk us through that experience as an amateur and how exciting it was for you.
Well, it was always great to go to different states, travel with my team, being able to meet new people, being able to fight new people, being able to fight every day and fight the best in the country because I was fighting the best in the country at the time. And it was awesome to being able to showcase my talent at the national level and being able to tell people that I'm here, that I'm working hard, that I'm training hard, that I'm winning nationals, and that I'm coming. That was the main point. Work hard and win nationals. But yeah, the amateurs was amazing. I met a lot of new people. Traveled to different states. I mean, I can't even count them right now. I went through so many states to fight, and and it was awesome. It was awesome, the experience you get from sometimes losing a fight or winning the whole tournament. It's just like, man, I learned from everything. You learn, you come back, and it's like you come back 3 weeks later, it's another tournament. We're going to that tournament too. So it was keeping. I was staying active, and at the same time, I was enjoying myself.
Now, as a young athlete, one thing I really really admire about you is that you've really been raised with a tremendous pedigree, and
Thank you, thank you.
you you used to study. You used to study tape. You used to study Tito Trinidad, Wilfredo
Yes, sir.
Benite, Miguel Cotto. You used to study all the young or all the Puerto Rican champions, and you used to really put your mind to educating yourself. Talk about
Most
that because
definitely.
that's awesome.
Yeah, most definitely. I always try to learn from different fighters because styles make fight, and if you can have a couple styles and make them to put them together into your own style and be able to change when you have to, be able to make the adjustments when you need to, is important in the boxing ring, in the boxing world, because not always the your plan is gonna go as you planned it before. So you don't have to adjust in between rounds and in between during the fight. So it's awesome to I like to watch different fighters: Miguel Cotto, Andrew Ward, Terence Crawford. I mean, Canelo Alvarez, you name them. Teofimo Lopez. It's just they have so many different styles, but at the same time, I know I can grab something from everybody and put it into my style and make something special. um, I love, like you said, I love watching, I love studying, and I enjoy doing that because it shows me that if I can do it now, I can do it for the rest of my career, and that is gonna help me a lot.
Xander is 16 years old. Last year, you get the phone call. Your parents get the phone call. Top rank legendary promoter Bob Arum wants to sign you. And you
Yes,
make
sir.
that trip to Las Vegas, Nevada to sit down with Bob. Talk about that day. Talk about the signing. How huge was that in the
Most
step of your
definitely.
career?
Yes, it was a long journey. We was communicating with each other for a long time. My manager Peter Khan, he works really closely with Top Rank. He has a lot of fighters with them. Um, I was at the gym that day when they called me. I was training. I was putting in work, and I remember I was about to do a knife bat, and I was down there with my dad, and my coach tell us, "Hey, this is it, top rank." And I was so happy. I didn't know how to react. I'm like, I looked at my dad. I looked at coach. I'm like, what do I do? So then the very next day we sat down. We talked everything out, and yeah, like I think it was like a month later, we flew to Vegas, and I had the opportunity to meet the whole top rank team. Great team, great matchmakers, great. I mean, from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to top, you name them, they all great people. I had the opportunity to sit with Bob Arum. Man, what an experience! I never thought I would I would have been able to sit with him and actually have a conversation. I never. I mean, in my mind, it was just something like, whoa, I'm here. It's a dream coming true. I'm speaking to a legend, and very polite, great guy. I mean, he's the goat. He's the goat, and
Yes.
I mean, it was awesome. It was awesome sitting down with him and talking about my goals and what I want to do for in my career and what they're looking forward to have as a fighter. And I was just happy to be there.
And Xander, a big shout out to Peter Kahn, the manager. Peter
Yes,
Kahn,
most
to me,
definitely.
when I think of Peter Kahn in boxing, this is the Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is the Jeff
Yes,
Gordon.
sir.
He's always
Yes,
in
sir.
front of the race.
Most
He
definitely. I
really
mean,
really takes care
he
of his
was
fighters.
nominated manager of the year. Um, I believe he is the manager of the year. Signed a lot of good guys. Had a lot of great fights last year and this year. Unfortunately, with all this, kind of like stopped everything. But he has great fights coming up. I mean, he has a great team. I'm very happy to have him as part of my team. And I'm a shout out to my whole team, from my dad to my coach to perfecting athletes to top rank to Peter Can. I mean, it's amazing. My family is just amazing. I have a great team, and I'm very grateful to again be where I am today.
Now, fighting, of course, on the professional level. Last year, at 16 years old, the bell rang, and
Yes,
you
sir.
performed back in October of 2019. You won by KO victory. You got rid of Win very quickly.
Yes, sir.
From that day on, you're a pro. What's going through your mind at this level now, fighting? Yeah, I'm at the
Man,
pro level now.
everything took off after that day. In the locker room, I was thinking, I'm like, man, this is it. I'm a pro. I'm fighting 8 ounces, no headgear. I have to stay, active, sharp, and very, very careful with anything that he throws. So, I walked out, and my coach and my dad just kept telling me to my ear, hey, stay calm, do your job, and do what you love, have fun. And like you said, I stopped them in the first round, and then after that, it was like, man, I'm a pro. And then they called me right away, like, hey, next month you fighting, and I'm like, oh, like, let's go. So I got ready right away. I was already in camp. Um, I mean, it was just amazing. It's just an amazing place to be. I love everything about my career right now, the way it's going, the way my team is handling everything, the way Top Rank is handling everything. I mean, it's just amazing. I just try to stay calm, relax, and keep working hard. That's all I have to do. Um, Other than that, everything else is gonna come. It's gonna come through with the years and the fights go by. But for now, I just have to stay calm, stay positive, and keep working hard.
Now, of course, you're making steps. You can see by the way you behave in the ring, you're a very passionate fighter.
Yes,
But
sir.
you're
Yes,
well
sir.
loved. Everybody in boxing is
Thanks. I
is
really,
head over heels over you.
man, and I'm very, very thankful for all the support, not just from the boxing world, but from everybody that follows me. I mean, it's just overwhelming love. I love it. I love the way people, text me, hey, like, I look up to you. It's amazing. At this young age, I've never expected, people to text me saying that they look up to me. But again, it's just amazing. I'm taking it step by step, and it's all about staying dedicated and staying humble.
Now, definitely, the best is yet to come. And let's go to another chapter at 16 years old before you hit 17. Young age. And here it is. Top Rank said, you know what, Xander? Vete, go home. Go to Puerto Rico and fight at home. How was that? Going back to the
Well,
island and fighting in Puerto Rico back in February.
Well, most definitely. I'm fighting in Puerto Rico. I never expected to be that soon in my career. I was expecting it to be a little later, but Top Rank, gave me the opportunity to go back to my island, showcase my talent in front of my people, and I was more than welcome to. I was happy to be there. It was an amazing experience. Everybody, when I walked out to the ring, everybody was just cheering for me, yelling my name. It was an amazing experience. I feel like I was in a world title fight. Everybody was
And,
yelling my name. Everybody was happy to see me there. And again, I put on a show, showcase my talent in front of my people, and I was very, very happy with the work that I did that night, and getting the victory in front of my people.
well, obviously you were focused, ready to fight, ready to execute, but a 1,000 seated arena, 2,000 seated arena sounded like a 30,000 arena
Yes,
with
most
everybody
definitely.
screaming your
Everybody
name.
was.
How
I've
crazy was
never
that?
seen like I never expected that at this stage in my career. Um, I mean, I was expecting people to go and watch the fight, but I didn't expect that much support. And it was just amazing, the support everybody showed, the love everybody showed. It was just amazing. Like I said, I was just very happy, focused, and and ready to, I knew I was there to do one thing and one thing only, and it was to put on a show and get the victory.
Now, definitely, like I said, the best is yet to come. Are you your worst critic with yourself? How are you as far as your mental as you're preparing? Because again, this is at 17 now. There's a lot on your back.
Yes, most definitely. I think I am very, very hard on myself sometimes, but I like to stay focused. I like to,
Good.
when I don't do the right thing, I have to understand that myself. Nobody have to tell me. I need to realize that I didn't do a good job. But yeah, in every training camp, I like to stay focused. I like to stay mentally and physically ready. And at the same time, I like to, know when I'm doing something wrong so I can fix it. And when I'm doing something right, to keep it going because it's working. So yeah, I think I am very, very, very hard on myself sometimes.
You know what's incredible and what's awesome is that at such a young age, you're human. You're
Yes,
able to
yes, sir.
to
Yes,
to
sir.
to balance all these things out. And let's touch right on that because I definitely want to give you a shout out and congratulate you because let's talk about this for everybody that's watching. You were able through all of the of course we're all going through the coronavirus situation. You graduated.
Yes,
You
sir.
got
Yes, sir.
you had this wonderful on social media ceremony with cap and gown. And brother, a tear came to my eye when I saw that in
Man,
social media. I was
man, I
really
was so
touched by
happy.
seeing
I
that.
was so
Talk
happy.
about that.
It was amazing. I came that day. I came off a run, 6 mile run. I'm ready to go to sleep. I took a shower. I'm like, this is it. The day is over. I'm going to sleep. I'm not waking up to like 10 p.m. or something. But my dad told me, hey, Top Run needs a picture of you with the cap and gown because you already graduated. So they need a picture. And I'm like, all right, let's take the picture. Then I can go to sleep. So I come out and all I hear was horns like, hey, bam, bam, everybody just going crazy.
Oh man, the
And
whole neighborhood.
all my friends, all my close family. I mean, everybody. It was an amazing experience. Peter was the first one in line. He passed by. He threw me with some shirts. He like congratulations. I mean, everybody was passing. I mean, it was an amazing experience. Like I said, graduated, completed the promise that I made to my mom before I signed pro, and I'm very happy to be able to say that I'm done with school. I leave
That's
with high
awesome.
school.
See, and this is great. Again, it's so important that we hear the stories, and this is great. And I commend you on that, congratulate on that,
Thank
because
you. Thank you.
definitely the best is yet to come for you.
Yes, sir.
Give a shout out to your team for all the hard work because again, there's so much to accomplish, but everything's on the right track. Give a shout out to your
Yep.
team.
Yep. Well, I wanna give a shout out to my whole team, my dad, Orlando Garcia, my coach Javier Centeno, my manager Peter Can, perfecting athlete Paulina. I mean everybody perfecting athlete. I love you guys all. FG War. If you want a shirt, you guys can go to the link in my bio, get the shirt. Top rank. I mean, my PRs, everybody that works with me. I'm very thankful and happy to have you as part of my team. And this is just the beginning, man.
Definitely, definitely, and then most important, your fans. Your fans, man. They're crazy about you.
Most
You're
definitely.
doing it the
Yes.
right way. You're doing it the right way, and at your age,
We
it's so inspiring. It's
yes,
so
we're
inspiring to
trying.
see.
We try to keep everything happy in social media. Send good vibes because that's what people need in this times of craziness right now. They need good energy. So I try to bring that to my social media and keep them happy, keep them seeing what they want to see, me training, me doing very, very well, because that also helped them to it helped them to realize that they can do the same. They can go and follow their dreams, go follow their dream. And man, I'm just happy to have such a great fan base. I'm just happy, man.
Xander, two questions I definitely want to ask, and one is being a champion, and the other one is visions and goals as far as Have you ever sit down and think about and look up and say, I'll tell you what, these are my goals. I'm looking at, giving back. I'm looking
Yes,
at
most definitely.
doing something to help people. What would that be?
Yeah.
Have you thought about those things?
Well, if you can repeat the first question after I answer this one, I'll be thankful because I didn't hear the first question.
The
But yeah,
first,
for
yeah, the first. Well, go ahead, go ahead. Answer that
for
one
the
first.
first, I think goals. Yes, I have sit and actually think about what I want to do. The first thing I want to be a world champion in different divisions. Um, I also want to give back to the community, help them with anything I can. I mean, donations to giving food and just helping them grow as a community and at the same time let them know that anything is possible and you can achieve your dream if you put the work into it. And I mean, I've been going to my school. I mean, my last school, Plantation High School. Talking to the people, to the kids, to the students, to the teachers, and letting them know that anything is possible. And if you put your mind into it, and you can make it happen. You can make it happen, and that's the most important part.
That's awesome. And that's great to hear because, again, hey, listen, your heart's in the right place, champ.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
And that was the first question, becoming a world champion. You give that some thoughts, of course. There's so many prizes. There's the WBA, there's the WBC, there's the WBO, the prize. Thoughts of that goal to be reached because again, it's on course. There's gonna be a point in your career
Yes.
where's with Top Rank, you will fight for a title. There's no
Yep.
question.
Yep. Yes, sir. Most definitely. But again, when that time's come, I'll be ready to put on a show. I'll be ready to put on a good fight and get the win. Um, in relation with the titles, it don't matter what title I win first, as long as I win my first world title and I perform at a good level and I put on a good show for the fans and for me and for my team, I'll be more than happy to win whatever title they put in the table.
Seeing your colleagues in Top Rank, your colleagues, the other
Yeah,
champions, the other fighters, Herring winning the WBO, Teofimo winning the IBF
the
at the
IBF.
Garden, Fury coming to the US and winning the WBC. Just seeing all of these things transpire. How exciting is that for you?
Man, it's very exciting because I know in a couple of years I will be in that position. And they showed me that with hard work, anything is possible. And if you put your mind to it, you can win it all. And I'm looking forward to do that. I gotta stay focused, keep training hard, and stay humble. That's all it is. Keep working hard, just dedicate yourself, and when the time comes, when the time is right, I know I'll be ready to put on a show.
Champion, once again, I kind of want to comment on, could you please stand up just a little and let everybody see the t-shirt? I
Oh,
want everybody to see it. There's
hey,
the
the
shirt.
teacher is on my
Yes.
bio and Instagram, social medias. You guys can follow FT Ward, and you guys can get the teacher. We have a lot of different colors and a lot of different logos. And I mean, this one is one of my favorites because he has my favorite quote in the back. You guys can see it in the bio and Instagram. And man, thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. And I'm thankful to be where I am today.
Xander, tell everybody your Instagram handle.
Yes, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Xander Zayas, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll be there as my name, Xander Zayas, XanderZayas. You guys will find me there. Make sure to follow and thank you for the support.
Champion, thank you so much for taking some time to come on the Slip Punches show. We
Damon,
truly
thank you.
appreciate you. We hope to have you back.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you, champ. God bless. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in with Xander Zayas. What a wonderful young man. Great story. We're very proud of him here at Latinbox Sports for all his accomplishments, getting through school. It's awesome for the younger generation, man. It's awesome to look at this kid. He's doing it the right way. He's doing what he needs to do, and that's what it's all about. So again, it's super exciting. We thank everybody for tuning in the show. We appreciate Xander, his team, and everybody that gave tribute to make this interview happen. And this is Damon Gonzalez once again for Latinbox Sports. You have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.